for them. J. Cole projects with most daily Spotify streams in 2022. We're going to be starting off with the lowest, For Your Eyes Only, 563K streams per day. This one surprised me. It genuinely surprised me, but not for the fact that it's like, oh, impossible. How could For Your Eyes Only, the best J. Cole album? No, I wasn't thinking like that. When I saw For Your Eyes Only at the 5th spot, I believe 6th spot, I was just like, wait, so more people agree with me as far as replayability? Were y'all expecting that? Listen, y'all been here from the beginning. I had a video titled, I Miss the Old J. Cole. And not for the fact that I genuinely, oh man, I'm not rocking with the new J. Cole. I miss the old J. Cole, but the old J. Cole, what am I saying? It was a bit of a parody. Like, that I miss the old Kanye, I miss the old J. Cole. Not like we rocking with all stages of Cole. We really are. But there was a couple things I said in that video. For example, I miss the old J. Cole. Some people not enjoying Cole now. They want his For Your Eyes Only. I'd be like, you want folding clothes? You want to fold clothes for someone, J. Cole? You want that Cole? You sure you want that Cole? I'm squinting right now because it's flash on the camera. I'm still getting used to it. It's like, I want to fold clothes for you, J. Cole. Deja Vu J. Cole, where I believe sampling Bryson Tiller, not even spinning the instrumental or changing it up. We just gonna throw it on there and give it like a remix. That you want that J. Cole? Because I felt that was lazy. You missed that old J. Cole? But we're gonna bring more elements to that. Coming in at the number 5 spot, KOD with 980K streams. This is what you call flip. Hard album. And I was a bit surprised that it sold at its place, 980K. Slightly understandable. Cold World, 1.4 mil a day. All right, we talking. Born Center, 2.3 mil a day. Dope. Off season. It's the off season, 2.5 mil a day. Crucial. And then at the number 1 spot, y'all know what it is. 2014 Hills Drive, 4.8 million streams every day. At the number 1 spot. And for those of you that may not be aware of this, I want to be the one to remind everybody. 2014 Forest Hills Drive is not only J. Cole's best album, but it is a classic. Don't let anybody on Twitter try to tell you it ain't a classic. Don't let anybody in the internet try to tell y'all 2014 Hills Drive isn't a classic. Listen, me and you right now, I want to say we can both agree. I want to say we both agree right here, but if you don't think this album's a classic, there might be something wrong with your ears. Just telling it how it is. There ain't a single skip on that album. There really ain't. Now, as far as some additional analytics provided by HipHopNumbers, 50K revenue generated per day out of all of these albums, and that results on 18.3 million per year. Spotify only. We're not taking account into Apple Music and then everybody else, because we all know it's like Apple Music, Spotify, Apple Music, them two. And then everybody else make the smaller margins, all right? But ridiculous numbers, damn near 20 mil per year on these albums. We're not even talking about features, select singles, select EPs. Because I know if you're a Cole fan, Dreamville fan, like, hey, there's a couple projects being missed right there. There's a couple projects that need to be listed. Whoa. I didn't make this. All right. It was HipHopNumbers. All right. But a couple things to know. For Your Eyes Only, I've said this time and time again. The album, to a certain extent, was boring. It was. It lacked replayabilities. The purpose for the album, as beautiful as it is, as much as For Your Eyes Only, the individual track in itself, as amazing as it is, 10 songs back in 2016, when streaming is finally picking up, it ain't gonna bring that revenue. It ain't gonna bring that revenue and the replayability value of For Your Eyes Only, an album where I found J. Cole didn't come with his A game when it came to the bars, the lyricism, the flows. I felt it was a lot more timid, a lot more, it was concise for what he wanted to do with the project. And that's something that I enjoy about the album. But in the bigger picture for me, I hardly listen to that Cole album. And this is for somebody, y'all might have seen me wear it. I got the For Your Eyes Only shirt, For Your Eyes Only hat, went to the For Your Eyes Only tour. And I was also pissed that I had listened to some of the For Your Eyes Only track. I was like, man, can we go back to something else? Anyhow, before we keep rambling off, I understand why For Your Eyes Only is so low. And heads up, For Your Eyes Only ain't the best J. Cole album. It ain't. And we're gonna keep talking like this because if you know anybody else that said that's Cole's best album, really go through that album track by track and compare it even to 2014 Hills Drive or Off Season, even KOD. I will put KOD over For Your Eyes Only easily. 10 times out of 10, I'll put KOD over For Your Eyes Only. Now, I don't want this to be a I hate For Your Eyes Only rant, but I want to fold clothes for you. I ain't never met a shawty I wanted to fold clothes with right away. Even to this day, I love my baby girl, but when it comes to expressing my love, let me fold these clothes for you. No, I ain't never had no inspiration. Come on, Cole, we ain't relating to that. I respect it to a certain extent, but come on, dog. Folding clothes. That's just my gripe with it. Now, to continue on with KOD, 980K, I was surprised. If anything, I would have seen KOD a bit over a mil, because if I remember correctly, KOD dropped on 420. I forgot the exact year. But if I remember correctly, 323,000 first week. And there was whether we're talking about Kevin's Heart, what's wrong with me, y'all? 397,000 first week. Hey, I used to post these numbers nonstop 24/7, so I was sort of in the right range. A little disappointed in myself I didn't know the exact number. Y'all know we nerding out with these numbers right here. But KOD, 397 day, almost a surprise drop. I believe we only had a week where it was announced. And then it dropped, did those numbers. I'm like, all right, we really rocking with Cole. But yes, 397,000 first week. Of course, the album charted #1, but we had some great tracks on here. ATM, Kevin's Heart, 1985, especially during that era. We've seen the impact. We've seen it happen over the years, y'all. We've seen the effects of that song. Not like that song caused it, but Cole, whether we talk about the Smoker, Lil Pumps, and everybody else, spoiled the future. We love to see it. And this is an album where, when we speaking about different, where am I going? The general theme of this with KOD, kids on drugs, kings overdose, kill our demons, the stuff that we have to go through with the day that might not be on the surface, whether it's certain addictions, whether it's certain traumas. This was an album that I felt we got introspective look on J. Cole we ain't never had before. The Cutoff featuring Kill Edward, having J. Cole, with the alter ego, which was refreshing thing. Of course, no features. Cole did it again, but it was dope seeing him do that alter ego for the situation where he wanted to kill his stepfather, the relationship between him, his mother, his stepfather, and the things that he ain't never really discussed. I believe it was a Cutoff, or was it Friends? Of course, the addiction his mother going through, everything was packaged wonderfully. If I could remember the exact episode, I'd do a deeper dive into KOD, and that was a phenomenal album. But to go back to the numbers, 1.4 million Cold World. I don't even think I need to say much. If y'all ain't listened to Cold World, I don't know why I be saying y'all. Like, there's somebody out here who hasn't listened to it. There probably is someone out here that hasn't listened to it. That just made me mad. Cold World 1.4. That seems solid. Yo, okay, so to rewind, I felt like KOD, For Your Eyes, I felt like everything could have been bumped an extra M. That's the way I see it. The fact that KOD, For Your Eyes Only, got less than an M, that surprised me, but I'm not surprised by the ranking of them, For Your Eyes Only being last. Cold World 1.4, all right. 2.3, Born Sinner. Amazing. Born Sinner, released in 2013 along with Yeezus and Mac Miller's album. I forgot the exact Mac Miller album. Being able to have enough space in my rotation back then and an album that I still stream right now. Great. I'm smiling right. Crooked Smile. Do I have a Crooked Smile? Crooked Smile. It's one of the songs going through my head right now. It's like, dope, Illuminati. And 2.3 million Spotify streams. We rocking with that. Off season 2.5. being an album that dropped, what was it, a year ago or year and a half ago, and Born Center is almost surpassing it. That's interesting because I felt the offseason, I believe the offseason to be J. Cole's second best, second best album when it comes to the pen. Number one, we're going for 2014. So to see that it's just slightly over Born Center, a lot of us are really enjoying Born Center. Like, we really hold it. That has a special place in our heart. But 2014 Hills Drive, 4.8 million. Man, this should be about 10 million a day, to be real with y'all. But coming at the number one spot, not surprising. We almost at 20 mil a year. J. Cole, Dreamville, his label, they love the money right now. They loving the money.